After 2 days in Tallinn and a couple of hours on the ferry across the Gulf of Finland, we arrive in Helsinki. Over the next 2 days, we'll kayak around the archipelago, run around with local restaurateur Luca Balac, stuff our faces with some of the best eats in recent memory, and do a little sauna swim like the Finns before hopping on the night train to the Arctic Circle, where we'll take on the 82-kilometer Karhunkierros trail.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Enjoy. You're doing the good YouTuber-y thing of like a little dance before eating. Alright, we just had some cauliflower tacos. Now we're doing a little walk on the nature path that is here on the rooftop of our hotel, and it's quite lovely. We don't have much time to relax because we're heading out onto the water with Natura Viva. Our guide Pimo helps me with my skirt, which is not a sentence I thought I'd be saying, but here we are. So our guide Pimo planned this little route. Very easy going. We're just gonna go around some islands, take a short break, and then head back to shore. But this is really lovely. It's actually reminding me of when I paddled across the northern edge of Lake Superior in Canada. That was in a Voyager canoe. And yeah, I think the next little adventure planning might be to do some kayaking with gear and, you know, paddle, pull over, spend the night. I think that'd be fun. We're taking a mini break right now to see what the weather is doing, because we're hearing thunder in front of us and we can actually see the rain. So, seeing if we have to be safe and bail. So the decision has been made in order to avoid getting stuck back here. We're going to paddle across now to a pier and continue to see how things go, but we might end up wrapping things up a little bit early, which is fine. We've already been out for just over an hour and have gotten a nice taste for like the Helsinki Islands and just how cool and unique this all is. So we're hearing more thunder, and as our guide just said, if we see lightning, that's definitely when we call it, because in the middle of this water is not the place to be. Neither is the middle of the forest, but more on that in an upcoming video. There was some rain.
That was so close.
Alright, short update. We think the clouds are moving away from us, but we're pulling up to this little beach here for, I think, a little bit of a break. Okay, we thought we escaped all the thunder, but it started picking up after we left our little snack. So we're taking that as a sign to paddle it on in here. But it still seems like the clouds are moving away, so I don't think we're in danger. But yeah, time to call it. Ready for the beer? Thanks, Miz. Cheers. Enjoying every last drop of this, as you said, €7 beer. Welcome to Finland.
We could buy 3 of these beers at a German Späti for what we paid for the price of one here.
Scandinavia math. After kayaking, we clean up and head out to dinner with Sarah from Helsinki Tourism. She takes us to Ragu, where we're absolutely spoiled with a phenomenal menu. But my favorite bit just might be the Finnish rye, the kind of thing I can just nosh on all the livelong day. Good morning, sports fans. We had a nice first sleep in Helsinki, and we're gonna have a little lazy morning with coffee in bed, enjoying this view. Then we're gonna go check out the breakfast. I'm really excited about that. Have high hopes for some delicious Finnish bread. And we've got a pretty open morning, early afternoon before we're going to go on a run this afternoon and have dinner. So we'll see what we get up to. been walking in Helsinki for about 2 minutes, and we've already reached a portion where Melanie goes into the shops, and I keep walking around and getting B-roll. What do we have?
A Eurasian blackbird.
Is it singing in the dead of night? Alright, we're taking a little break in this nifty little park where you can see some of the islands off of Helsinki. Not gonna try to pronounce it. Very Finnish, but it's very nice. And what birds have we seen? We've been doing some Merlin.
Yeah.
If you don't know the Merlin app, and this is free advertising. It's a very cool app where you can just let the microphone grab whatever sounds there are, and it'll tell you what birds are chirping around. And you would know this because I mentioned it in my Loire Valley cycling series where I heard some great tits, but what have we been hearing here today?
So we've also heard a great tit here. Yeah. We've seen and heard a European goldfinch, a common swift, a Eurasian blackbird, and then we heard all kinds of Eurasian oyster catchers, and they were also playing about in the park. So we have hit peak millennial, I would say, as we now
35 plus.
As we've now entered our bird watching era.
Exactly, and then it's just so bursting with excitement. We need to calm down now, and we're gonna go get some cafe coffee and try one of the famous Helsinki cinnamon rolls over at Ram's Roasters.
Let's go!
The catchphrase, always. Now, that is how a cinnamon roll should be. You don't want the rest. I eat. After our cinnamon roll snack, we head back to the market for lunch at Kumpi per una. Think Chipotle but for stuffed baked potatoes a la Turkish kumpir. So I got a lot of stuff on here. Maybe overdid it in fact, but it's a baked potato, and I've got beans, pickled cucumbers, beetroot, feta, cabbage, topped with avocado and nacho chips. Baked potato is a better than you'd expect vehicle for getting lots of stuff down your face. I like it. Alright, well, surprise of the century, we are getting ready to go for another run, but this time we will be led by Luca Balac, who is in charge of, owner of a few restaurants in town, and we're going to be going to his restaurant Nolita after the run, but first we're waking up after kind of a heavy potato lunch. We're going to go do some mobility and get ready for this run.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi. Luca.
Melanie.
Nice to meet you.
Joe, nice
Sorry,
to meet you.
guys.
How's it going? Luca has roots in North Macedonia, but came to Helsinki from his hometown of Belgrade. He's also a runner and takes us on a little tour of Helsinki, popping into 2 of his 3 restaurants, Elm and Nolla, where no-waste sustainability is at the heart of their cooking.
Well, all the corks and stuff goes in here, and
Wow.
we return these back because we work with small farms. So the deal is when you want to work with us, you need to get some of the fertilizer back. This is pre-fertilizer, so it's not ready, but it's 10 times stronger than a compost.
What got you into doing no-waste cuisine?
We all come from a kind of part of the world where it's not for granted that you can use small parts. You need to use everything. And then, I mean, we didn't invent the wheel. We just started kind of questioning the things what we can do better, what we could use most of the parts and set up kind of playbook for whole operations.
Sure.
It's all about the food. It's as well soap in the toilets is made from our frying oils. Clothes are made from old bed linens. These are bottles, and we try to every step of the way. We try to question what we can do better.
And now I'm ready to eat. Melanie and I clean up once more and head back out to Nolita.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you more. Look, I know it's a cliched YouTube thing to say, oh, this is the best meal ever, but I don't know what else to say here. Luca put on an absolute show for us. This was, simply put, the best meal either of us had had in memory.
Okay, so here I have the panzanella salad. I think it's the summer panzanella salad on the menu, and it's got pickled onions, bread cubes, beets, tomatoes, parsley, maybe turnips as well. And honestly, it is dynamite. If I had this salad in my life every day, I would be a very, very, very happy woman.
You already are a very happy woman, right? Amplify it.
Do you enjoy everything?
Yes.
This is so good.
I just learned that it makes her happier than I actually do.
Sometimes we can't do anything.
I know. Good morning. Last thing we're gonna do, one of the last things we're gonna do in Helsinki is go to the Alice pool for a swim, sauna, some kind of rotation like that.
But there's two pools. One of them is a seawater pool where they pump in seawater from right next door, and the other is a heated pool. So I think we go for the heated pool.
Well, somebody actually read about the pool. I don't know any of that. That's cool. I'm excited now. Oh, it smells nice. So what are we doing?
We're going swimming.
Gonna go swimming first?
Yeah, that's what Sarah said. Swimming, sauna,
All right.
swimming, sauna.
Let's go swim.
He's in the sea pool, folks. Review.
What? You get in.
Huh?
Once you get in, it is not so bad.
You're breathless.
What?
You're breathless.
That's just because I'm such an athlete.
After some light bowling, I've convinced Melanie to go. All right, no pressure. You gotta keep walking and then do a little jump in, a little dive in.
Do this in the winter. They do this in the winter.
It's not that bad. Remember the Chinese tourists chanting for you in Laos. What?
We're gonna go into the sauna directly after.
Okay, go ahead. Just jump. This is the longest video I've ever filmed. Go. You just jump forward. There you go. And then just stay for a couple seconds and it'll be fine. But then it's fine. Give it a couple seconds. Just for the record, I lasted much longer. Was it as bad as you thought it would be?
Okay, so on a scale of like ice water to bath water, that was not as bad as jumping into the lake near Hana's mountain cabin in Norway. It was so cold.
Now sauna. It's very hot. How was that last one?
Yeah, okay, fine. Once I'm out now, it was very refreshing. Feels good. I feel awake. I feel like true Finn. Sauna
True
swim.
Finn.
Sauna swim.
Sauna swim. We've done it. Now check out the hotel and get ready for our overnight train. But first, a little lunch where I play a classic game of now you see it, now you don't. So a really cool perk of this place is that with your lunch, you get a free coffee, and at least on first sniff, it reminds me of American diner coffee, which I'm sure that's not what they were going for, but it's a nice little perk. Okay, we are at Kaffa, which is probably going to be our last Helsinki coffee shop, and of course we got ourselves another massive cinnamon bun. Let's have a look at that. I'm stealing the first bite while Melanie holds the camera. You know, I'd be happy for this to be in my regular diet every damn day.
we are filling up a bag of candy at this cute little local candy shop as, you know, cheap energy and cheap gels for our upcoming fast pack on the bear trail. Let's go! So we are here at Magu, having the full experience garden and forest menu. And we have in front of us the first course, and it's 5 different, very tiny little appetizers, and they look amazing. And oh, it's all vegan, so.
And we're getting 10 courses.
No,
or no, more than 10 courses.
13.
13.
But like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I believe.
That's 5 of the courses, you think? No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, yeah.
Alright.
Let's go!
Well fed, we hop on the tram and head to the central station to catch our overnight train to Kemijärvi and kick off our 3-day, 82-kilometer fastpack on the Karhunkierros trail through swarms of mosquitoes, thunderstorms, and all kinds of technical terrain. See you next time on the train.